Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity, The White March. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today because this episode is gonna be a bit of a party building episode. Yeah, we're gonna first get to know Eloth. Eloth is a mage, as you might have seen. He's a wizard, actually. He's a wizard. Let's level him up to our level. So he has Scroll's ability with his lore mechanic. He also has one mechanics, which I already have myself.
Just say the word.
So let me just check. Mechanics I have two. Okay, so he has one. Not really necessary on his build, if I'm honest. We will build up skills on different characters depending on their necessity. Survival really is the one that you really need the most. Survival and lore, because it has a tangible effect, in my experience anyway. Also, athletics, we'll go with lore for him. And I'll give him a couple of survival just in case, and we'll buff his lore later on. Also his abilities, his spells, yeah. So we can choose one spell, let's see. Chill Fog, this will cause freeze damage. This one, Console Hot Parasitic Staff, summons a weapon, which is actually pretty cool, but I don't need it for right now, we'll see later on. Eldritch Aim gives the caster plus accuracy, plus 15 accuracy for 13 seconds. Fleet Feet is only for when disengaging, empowers the target. Okay, so that is actually pretty cool. It empowers the target. Ghost Blades, yeah, I'm looking more for an AoE effect for right now. Ghost Blades, I do remember going for Ghost Blades earlier on in my previous playthroughs. Inflicting immediate pierce damage and a Hoblet affliction on targets, that's pretty cool. Although it is not a ranged attack, if I remember correctly. Let's see, area of effect, 7 meters in length is a cone, yeah, that's right. Jolting Touch, I don't know. Cacalots, Slicken. Yeah, Slicken should be kind of good, but the radius is pretty bad. Spirit Shield, it gains damage reduction to the caster. And Thirst of Tattered Veils, this deals quite a bit of damage. 19 to 37 as opposed to 21 to 32 of the Ghost Blades. But I think I'm gonna go with Ghost Blades if I'm honest. Let's go with that. Yeah, speed average. This one is fast though. Huh. This one is AoE. I don't know. Yeah, let's go with Ghost Blades. AoE kind of is usually more important. Now, as in regards to talents, actually, by the way, let me see. Ghost Blades is a wizard spell. I know that inflicts pierce damage. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, good. So talents. So, utility, let's see, Fast Runner, Scion of Flame, Heart of the Storm, Spirit of Decay, plus 5 damage reduction, yeah. Quick Switch, Wounding, Bind, okay, Field Triage. Oh, allows the healing of a small amount of health on an ally. That is not that bad to have. Really not that bad. Plus, allows the healing of a modest amount. Oh yeah. This one is once per rest. Both of them are once per rest. But this has ranged. Huh. Let's see. Bull's Will. This gives willpower to him. We'll see about his stats soon enough. Snake, hold the line, offensive. Let's see. Yeah, let's not go with that. Let's go with Glass. Let's go with Glass for right now. So, Grimar Slam. This gives an ability to the wizard to smash an enemy with a Grimar energized with spiritual energy. Yeah, this is the Grimoire. Each wizard has one, and they'll unlock spells. If I remember correctly, we can get some of those later on, but we'll see. It's actually a cool feature. Acolyte Radiance. Once per rest. This one is once per encounter. So that's something that I'm gonna need for right now. Let's see. Aspirant's Mark. 2 per rest. character has attuned themselves to the natural world like a druid and is able to focus its power on an enemy with the effects of nature's mark spell. So this, yeah, it's basically a debuff. And area of effect as well. Huh. Novice Sad, Veterans Recovery, Runner's Wounding Shot, Hobbled, once per encounter. But doesn't deal damage. 80% damage inflicted over time. Not that bad then. Not that bad. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with Acolyte's Radiance. No, it's not this one. It's this one. Grimar Slam. That's once per encounter. Let's go with this one. Yep, let's go with this one. And although healing abilities would be kind of nice to have, the problem is they're once per rest, so that's not really what I need, if I'm honest. We need a healer, but we'll see about that in a minute. Let's go with that, and let's get done with it. Also, let's look at his stats. So he is a 2nd level wizard. His background is from Aedir, Gentry. Might 12, Constitution 10, Dexterity 12. His most important stat is gonna be intellect, and yeah, it's not that good. Not that good. Perception as well. Okay, that's dexterity, action speed. Yeah, okay. So we'll go with him for right now. We are gonna get into the what's it called, the Black Bear.
Just say the word.
Inn. I don't remember exactly what the name of this thing is. The Black Hound Inn. Yeah, that's the word. Let's get in there, and we are gonna find out a little bit more about how we can enlarge our party soon enough. First, displacement. Yeah, okay. Anyone seen Pearly around? He's usually drinking his head off this hour of the day. Seriously? What hour of the day is it? It's hour 7, so it's early morning, and the dude is drinking his head off apparently. So Pasca.
Welcome.
Hello, and welcome to the innkeeper looks up. Oh, it's you! Tenfrid told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts on the drinks, rooms. Tenfrid said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. He's already back to work in the kitchen. She laughs. So, what do you like? Well, I could use some reliable help. Do you know of anyone looking for work? Oh, well, yeah. I wouldn't say I can speak from experience, but we do have certain sorts coming by looking for work from time to time. If you want to hire someone, I'd be happy to send them your way. Yeah, let's see what I have to work with. And we can create, right here, we can create adventurers. We can only create level, the adventurer level just below ours. So right now we're level 2, so we can create level 1 adventurers. Let's go with that. For 25 copper, how much copper do I have? Yeah, I'm gonna only be able to build 1. So what I'm gonna build right now is gonna be a thief, a rogue. Because I need that, because I really need that, and a rogue that's gonna allow us to backstab and to disarm traps and all that, mostly for higher damage while stealth, while sneaking around. So I don't know, I'm gonna go with male for right now. Actually, let me think. Yeah, let's go with female. Yeah. Try to diversify a little bit the genders in our party, because I think we're gonna find male characters later on in the game, and I'm gonna try and keep it as even as possible. So, let's see. Resolve and might. Not really what I want. Might is pretty good, but not really what I want. Nah, dwarves don't really make that good of rogues. I'm either gonna go with an elf. I kind of like that, although godlike is also pretty cool. Although the godlike, I think a godlikes make pretty good ciphers, but we don't have a cipher in our midst for right now. We will get one later on in the game, I'm pretty sure. But if we don't, I'm gonna build one, because ciphers are badass, especially godlikes, in my experience. Anyway, so let's go with an elf. You see right here, it's a fighter, but it's totally fine. All pale elves have increased burn and freeze damage reductions. That is actually pretty good later on in the game. Wood elves, and they have a bonuses to accuracy, deflection, and reflex, which is, I guess, exactly what I need. Because I am not gonna go for a very high dexterity build, so I am gonna need some of that. but we'll see that. We're gonna go with a wood elf. And we're gonna go with a rogue. Rogues are vicious killers, feared for the brutality of their attacks. They can be found as often in the dark back alleys as the heart battlefield skirmishes. And you see that? Double daggers? We're not gonna go with double daggers, we're gonna go with double stilettos. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, Crippling Strike causes the target to be hobbled for 10 seconds with a roll versus fortitude and gives 25% damage to the user. And Blinding Strike, target is blinded for 10 seconds versus Reflex. And also, so I guess I'm gonna go with Blinding Strike because I already have hobbled on Heloth. Yeah, let's go with Blinding Strike. Now, our build. So Might is very important. I'm gonna go and max out my Might. And also I'm gonna go and max out my my build right here is 14, yeah, Dexterity, yeah, that's right. Perception is not gonna be what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go with 14 Perception and maximum, let's see, so 12, actually, let me get 6 Resolve, that's right, 8 Intellect, because there's Resolve and, yeah, these two are not really that necessary for a thief, I don't think. Let's go with 19 Dexterity. I don't know. 19 Dexterity and 19 Might later on. Yeah, I think so. Unless I can get some more Might. Don't really know. We'll see. We'll see depending on our culture. We'll see about that. But I don't think there's plus 2 Might in cultures. I think there's 1 plus Dexterity, but we'll see about that. Now, Resolve. This gives Dexterity. There it is, that Fire Archipelago. It changes the weapons as well. Look at that. Look at that badass. Is that a scimitar? Could be. Got plus Resolve, plus Intellect, plus Constitution, plus Perception, and plus Might. So I think... Okay, we're gonna go with Might for right now. Try to balance those two a little bit. Let's go with Might. Survival plus Lore. Plus Athletics. I need Mechanics. I need Mechanics. Is there any plus 2 Mechanics? Plus 1 still. Let's go with Drifter. You've never quite fit in no matter where you go. So yeah, let's go with the Drifter. So we're gonna be from the Living Lands. Living Lands is in the mountainous region of a large northern island, renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable, and its ecosystems vary dramatically from valley to valley. So that is a good, interesting place to learn to survive as a drifter. Yeah, I kind of wanted to go with a custom portrait, but I then decided against it because I couldn't really find one that really fitted what I wanted. So let's go for a health. So let's see. So this is what the game gave us to work with. We're a wood elf, not really. Oh. That's kind of cool. Oh, I like this one, but I like this one, but I'm not sure it fits what we're going for. It's a godlike, and from now on it's godlike. So I'm pretty sure this one could be a godlike as well. Let's go with this one. So skin, we're gonna go with a bit of a darker skin tone, match the portrait. The hair is gonna be this one, I think. Yeah, pretty sure that's the one, but not the hairstyle. Let's go with the head. Let's see which head fits. I'm pretty similar. Let's go with this one, because I might as well. The hair, I like this one. Doesn't fit the portrait though. Yeah, let's go, let's see. So this one, not really like the portrait. I think there's one that's exactly like this one. Let's see. I got male hairs for most part. At the beginning, yeah, there's not really one that has that fringe right there. Is that the fringe? Is that how we call that? One is close enough, I guess. Let's go with this one. I think this one is... Was it this one that I went for in my character? I'm not sure. Might have been. Might have been. Let's go with this one. I like the looks of it. I think she has like a braid or sort. I don't really know. But anyway, let's see our colors. So we're gonna go with blue. think, yeah, let's go with this one. Primary and secondary is gonna be a little bit of a brighter blue. I think it goes well with her hair. So this is gonna be, what's her name? I don't really know for now. Let's see her voice.
I'm here.
I shall lead us. Let's go!
They won't see me coming.
What is it?
I'm flattered.
Quietly now. I'm here.
Watch and learn.
You're mine!
Quick and quiet. Just say the word.
Follow me.
Not a sound. I'm here.
Yeah, I like this one. Let's go with this one. And her name is gonna be, well, she's an elf, so she could be Giladel. Giladel. Which, properly spelled, please, this time? Giladel, which means, I think, elf in Silmaril, not Silmaril, what's the name? I don't really know, but in Tolkien Elfish, I think it means elf from the stars, but not really sure about that one. It's an old name from many of my characters, many of my Elvish characters from back in the day. So Giladel, she's gonna be a female elf specializing as a rogue. There she is. So let's look at our party configuration for right now. It's been a while since we look at it. So we have a mage. Okay, so we're gonna send Adapa up front. She's gonna be right after her. And then we're gonna have both Eloth and myself and Kirino as we're backliners. We got a 3-member party, not counting Adapa. Let's pay a visit to our little friend Temfrit. Hello. Ah, it's you, my savior! He makes a sweeping gesture to indicate the kitchen around you. It's good to be back! Not to think I will let this go unrewarded. I have decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets. My dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else. Okay, savory pie. We got a new recipe. A savory pie to keep you hale and hearty. May I serve you well in your travels. Okay, so look, fine, he's a dwarf, so that's why I was making that pretty miserable attempt at a dwarvish accent. I'm not really that good with accents, if you haven't noticed already, but well, I do my best. So we got a few villagers, we got something to take with us, we got a bottle of milk and grain, put it in our stash. So what's that? Oh, look at this nice... The floorboards are sticky with spills that no one has bothered to clean. Okay, look at that nice... Oh, another... Some kind of brown slop is congealing in these dishes. It smells burnt. Orland's server. I just carry the dishes. I'll want to talk to Pasca at the counter there. Yeah, I know. I've already been there. Oh, we got a drunkard over here. And who are you then? Another fool come to answer Redrick's invitation? Our great lord and my sister ran out of town after the boy was born. She was the only family I had left. Not sure where she is now. Blazes, I need another drink. Wench, bring me some beer, some ale, or whatever. We got a fan of flames. That's a pretty cool spell. We also got a development of the Crucible Knight, Mender and Forge Master. I've read this one before, but if you want to read it, I'm not gonna read it. If you want to read it, just go ahead and pause and move forwards and backwards in the video, sorry, if you want to. So, also some copper, slap, slap, slap. Okay, we gotta get to see new faces around, okay? Oh, as you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. So, it's not necessarily the memories of a person, it's the memories of the soul. You see a woman emptying her satchel onto her bed, taking stock of her inventory. Potions, bandages, tinctures, and herbs are scattered throughout her room. Haphazardly, she bites her lip, head tilted to the side, considering. She begins to repack, one item after the other. Careful deliberation undercut by shaking hands. Each item has a clearly marked place, but no matter how she repacks it, she isn't satisfied. The shaking worsens as she empties it once more, one hand held to her mouth. Tears eke from her eyes as she gives up all semblance of order and shoves everything she can in the satchel, grabbing it and running out of the bare house. Straightening her back, she walks to the docks, chin high, eyes hard and red. A gangly gangly young elf offers his condolences, but she can't see him for the ocean ahead of her. She wanders to the docks, offering her services as a doctor to any who will listen, anyone heading out on high tide. Less than an hour later, she watches her childhood disappear in the distance, a tiny speck of an island, and tries not to jump. So she had to abandon her previous life. I don't know if you guys want me to read all of this, because these are pretty interesting actually. Let's see, you see a group of young men standing around a makeshift practice target. Yeah, this one is actually quite interesting story actually, but this one is one of the largest ones. It's about some boy, yeah, learning how to be a marksman, I seem to remember. But if you want, go ahead and pause the video and read it yourself. These are actually pretty cool additions. What that story you told again? With that tall fellow and the wee lass? You mean the Aumaua captain and the Orland cabin boy? Ah, what? No, not... Well, hold on. Tell us that one first. Huh, he's not gonna tell. Okay, totally fine. Did you hear about Arfold? No, Arflod? Okay. Got them. Oh, more stories for us to learn. You see a man soar through the air, hitting a nearby wall with a nauseating crunch. Oh, this one is not to a great start. Okay. What about this one? You see an emaciated boy in chains. Oh, this one is cool. Black holes for eyes, staring sightlessly at the wall. A man in a dark coat walks in, a scroll and an oddly shaped quill in his hand. The boy glances at him, expressionless, a corpse waiting for animation. The man clucks at him, disapproval clear in his tone. The boy stands, limbs hanging. The man takes the quill and begins to write on the boy's chest, copying sharp, angular symbols from the scroll. The child doesn't flinch as the quill digs into his skin, drawing blood as it goes. The wizard finishes with a flourish and barks some arcane command, setting the symbols to glow dully. The boy cries out, knees hitting the stone hard, his chest burning black and red. Finally the glow disappears, leaving only hard black scars etched into his skin. He slumps sideways, twitching, eyes facing the back of his skull. The wizard grunts, kicking him on the leg on his way out. The boy lies on the floor until dawn, eyes still black like holes, the twitches growing into convulsive shakes. That's pretty dark magic right there. You see a long empty road cutting through two large crop fields. Okay, I seem to remember this one. Yeah, go ahead and read it if you want. Because these do take quite a while. And we have a lot of game ahead. We got a Black Hound. Do you guys? Hello? This hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up to you when you approach and whines a low note, tail wagging slightly. Let's pet the dog. The dog tails thump happily against the floorboard. Okay. These bones are covered in tiny bite marks. So this is where the dog is leaving for right now. Okay. Apparently that guy is the one that gave the name to the... Oh, yeah, he's probably waiting for the owner. Do you remember somebody saying that the owner just up and left? Yeah. So we got the Deerwood Part 1, Early Colonial History. Another book telling the tales of this country, Deerwood. We also got some lockpicks, which I'm gonna take. The book, not so much, not really that needed. What's this? Crammed behind the books is a drawing that shows Eothas and Lord Raedric in a compromising position. What? Oh, okay, yeah, somebody.
Not sure how I feel about this.
Oh, it's unlocked, good. So we got a rapier, we got padded armor, and we got a duelist hat. Let's give that to her. Actually, what armor are you wearing? You're wearing quite a good set of armor, but I'm gonna give you that hat. And, ooh, looks fancy on you.
Absolutely.
Looks I think you can disable the hats, though. Not sure. Can I? Can't I? I think there's a way to disable it or something. I don't remember. I don't really remember. Anyway, I'll check it in between episodes. So, that is that for the Black Hound Inn. We've talked with everyone around here. We've gotten ourselves a new party member, and I think it is time for us to pay a visit to Lord whatever his name was. Don't really remember the name. I'm bad with names if you haven't guessed already, or if you haven't heard me say that already, because I do say that pretty often. So let's go to what was the guy? What was the guy's name? I don't really remember. Randall? Not Randall. That's some other game entirely. So the magistrate advised me to get some rest while I wait for permanent accommodations. Well, I guess if he wants me to rest. The windows are clouded with the haze of accumulated smoke and cooking grease. You ever been to Defiance Bay? With the roads like they are? Well, I'll stay put. Oh, you don't want to go to Defiance Bay then? Crops are blighted, the legacy is upon us. The place is cursed. Careful if you head east. Guards patrol the eastern wood, not the Black Meadow. Okay, I'll take that into consideration. Let's just check our nearby locations. Well, let's get some rest then. Let's get some rest in the inn, because I think we are gonna get a discount, and I think that's necessary for our mission right now. So I'd like to know more about the Black Hound, by the way. Really? Well, let me see. The actual building has been here for years, but the Black Hound's fairly new. We got a lot of new faces in here too. Fewer than you used to, I'll admit. Tenfrid's the big draw. I'm sure I'll get the big crowds back again in no time. I used to work the tables, actually, until the old owner up and left. Nobody's sure what happened to him. Even left his poor hound behind. That's the name, see? Black Hound? Yeah, it's still sitting upstairs, spinning after him. Poor old girl, pining after him. Place ended up in my hands somehow. My very own inn. A lot of hard work involved, but it's been worth it so far. Please, sir, sit where you like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer much in the way of good meal today. She sighs, yeah, unless you're fond of cold porridge. Actually, your cook taught me about a nice recipe. So let me see what you have for sale. So I can sell. Can't I sell from my stash? I can. So I'm gonna keep. Okay, I'm gonna keep. So how do I trade again? Oh, just like this. So I'm gonna sell one of each, because I'm gonna keep one of each. That's what I mean. We got a battle axe right there. We got a pole axe. Money's not really that big of a deal, if I'm honest. Got a couple of daggers. I'm gonna keep them both. We'll see about our item allocation later on. We're gonna sell all of this. We got a mace. We got a sword. We got a rod. We got a Zorip spear that I probably won't need. We got a club. Up here, we have one of those already. We got a sword. That's fine. Let's look at our our armor distribution. I'm gonna sell all of this. Hide armor is not really necessary. Leather armor, gonna keep that. Defense rating, that's still wearing clothes. Okay, this is not really necessary. Let's sell. Oh, they're actually quite expensive. That's good to know. Maybe I'll make another character then. Okay, hide armor. That's defense rating 5. I'm gonna sell that. Keep those. Defense rating 6. Hide armor. Okay, yeah, good. Just keep that. It's pretty much the same, although that looks kind of nice. Let's keep that one. Leather armor. These do look different. Simple clothing. I'm gonna sell those. Actually, what was that last one? Padded armor. Not really interested in that. Got some helmets. I'm gonna put them on. But for the rest, I'm gonna sell this book. The torch. I'm gonna keep one. This one as well. Tattered journal. A small folio is torn in places and blood has soaked into several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible. Where did I get this one? I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've got my hands on a genuine Anguithian artifact. Fellow who had it said it was a pretty nothing. As far as he's concerned, is not willing to go digging in some ruins. But if he's right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure, then that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to Sealant Lees in the morning, and it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about. Oh, I remember this. Let's just sell it because I don't need it. The wolf hide, I'm gonna keep it because I think it might come in handy for crafting, and the rest I'm gonna keep it as well because crafting. Let's just trade. That is a pretty good haul. And as far as weapons go, they don't really have anything +1. No, that's not the thing that they have. So how does? Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so I understand how it works now. Okay. Yeah, they don't really have anything here. We got a blacksmith in town, so we'll check it out later. But for now, let's look at their rooms. The common room. Let's rest there. Last for 2 rests plus 2 resolve. That's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna spend money on this. Let's go and rest. Look at that nice fire. Yeah. And with that, I'm gonna, unless something happens. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face is shriveled inwards like moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up and her eyes open. They are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid hair, she speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. Yep, let's do that, but I'm gonna cut the episode right here. Well, we're gonna do that next episode. I am Colonel RPG, and this has been Pillars of Eternity, The White March. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye!